Just a quick one for you today. I've got a lot of books. I read loads of books. I've read hundreds and hundreds of books. And it just occurred to me last night, something just popped into my head and I thought, of all the books I've read, what was the most influential one on my life? And it's here. It's by an American guy called Zig Ziglar. It's called See You at the Top. And I got this years ago. I got this it's well thumbed, it's got all kinds of notes in it and, little notes to myself and little things that you fill in. And what it was when I left school, there was no such thing as a career. You went and got a job. And so I worked in factories, I worked in warehouses, I've done all kinds of crap jobs that I hated. And when I got to my early 20s, I thought, I really need to do something about, getting some kind of sensible career, or didn't even think about careers. I just thought I need to get into something because all the jobs were just crap. And then someone says to me, why don't you try sales, going into sales? So I thought, I don't know nothing about sales, but I'll go and give it a try. And I went and started working for this firm, and they said, right, take this book and have a read of it. And I read this book and it just it changed my life. Not only did it change my life, it changed the life of my wife and my children and probably their grandchildren, because that changed my life trajectory. It changed the direction I was going in because I read it, and there was one thing that stuck out in my head last night that was rang a bell. And one of the things it says is a thing in there called excusitis. He uses the term excusitis. And he's saying, what's stopping you from doing what you want to do? Making the money you want to make, or getting the house you want, or the car you want. What is it that's stopping you? Is it you've got something wrong with you, or what is the problem? But the thing that struck me was, I thought at the time that I wasn't clever enough. I didn't think I was educated enough. And what he says is, if you don't think you're smart enough, go and get a diploma, go and get a degree, or go and get an education. Get educated, do something. Instead of sitting around moaning about it and going, oh, woe is me, get on with it and do something. So the next thing I did, literally, by the age of 27, I had 3 young kids. I went back to college. I left school at 15 with no qualifications at all. But at the age of 27, I went back to college and I started, and I'd done 6 years at higher education. I did a 1-year access course, then I did a 4-year honours degree, and then I'd done another year to get my teaching diploma, or what we call in this country a postgraduate certificate in education. All because of this guy. Now, because I changed my life trajectory and my life chances, that's knocked onto my children. My children have got fantastic lives. They live all over the world, they do whatever they like, and they're very happy. People say about money, money doesn't make you happy. That's true. It doesn't make you happy. Happiness comes from within, and it's just another normal human emotion. But let me tell you something. I'd rather be rich and miserable than poor and miserable, and I've been both. So I can tell you for a fact, it's better to be rich and miserable, because at least then you can go and do something if you feel like it. You can just go off and go on holiday or whatever. I know what I'm talking about. And that all stemmed from reading that book and acting on the information in it. I'm going to put a link down below. You can still get it on Amazon, and it's worth a look. See you next time.